All right, everybody, good day. This is a quick little video review of the high-res audio Opus 1. I've been lucky enough to have it on loan from N. Matthias. Thanks, Nick. I really appreciate it. I think I've abused the loan period, but I've had this for probably close to 3 weeks. Thought I'd do a real quick video review of it. There's the top. This does accept balanced out and regular. Balanced out is 2.5, regular is 3.5. I do not have any balance cables, so I ran this with just the 2.5, with just the 3.5. Power button on top. There's the screen on the right-hand side. You'll see pause. You'll see fast forward and rewind. Fairly intuitive once you realize where they are. On the bottom, you'll see the serial number. And then you'll see the charge port. This is regular USB 2. Fairly quick charge. It depleted on the. It was dead in the car on the way home last night, and by the time I made my about 55 minute drive, it had gone from 0 to approximately 27 to 30%. So that's not bad. On the left-hand side, you'll see the volume plus minus. That is a minus. So if you had it up like this, and on the bottom here, just this plastic cover covers 2 micro SD slots. I do have 2 cards in there. I believe they are both, one is 128 and the other is 64. That's all. That's what I have in there right now. All right, maneuvering. Let's turn it off. There you go. There's the blank screen. Turn it on. Power button up top. It comes up immediately to the menu. Whatever song you had going is playing there. You're presented with 3 options on the bottom: play, fast forward, and rewind. A simple hit of play turns it on, and the song is going. This song is over. So you'll see in 3, 2, 1, it'll move to the next one. John Coltrane, can't go wrong with that. On the top, you'll see that there's the battery. I do have the equalizer settings on. The volume here is set at 84, and then you'll notice that there's 1, 2 card slots. And then I can pause it. If I drop down here once, it gives the date and it gives the time. And then if I drop down again as base Android, you'll see that you're presented with the basic options. Line out. If I click, I clicked on balance. If I click on line out, it asks me using the line out result in volume setting at maximum. Click OK. Well, I'm going to click cancel. I don't want to do that. Equalizer brings me in. Actually, equalizer turns it off. Sorry. This is just the on-off. I can shuffle right from here. I can repeat, and then I can do a sleep mode. Now up here, you'll notice the settings button. Upper right-hand corner. We'll go into that real quick. That'll bring up everything from screen to audio to output to timer to all that good stuff. Okay, date and time. You can set that update. You can plug this. You'd have to have it plugged into your computer. To do the update. Well, I want to get into the audio settings so I can show you the equalizer. The equalizer is on, and I do have gapless on, gapless play. And then user equalizer settings. If I click on that, you're presented with 3 custom options. If I click on that, this just brings up the option I had. I like enhancing the upper mid bass and the lower trebles a bit. I have everything bumped up a bit. Over the years, this is just the setting that I liked. Okay, clicking back on that, I can hit the back arrows all the way, which is, I guess, one of the bad settings, and then I'm presented here. In the play menu, if I click on the upper left, it brings up genre. I do not have the album art in this, so that's why it might be a little bit unknown. I'm still a newbie at that. I can click and add it to favorites. I can add it to a playlist, basic play settings. So if I click on that, there we go. Brings back the artists. I can click genre, and then this would have what options I have on both of my cards. It reads them simultaneously, which is kind of nice. I can then go folders. You can see that there's Bob Marley. Bring that up. Let's go ahead and push play on that. That's it's nice to have the album art up there. I like that. So again, clicking on that. That's the one bad thing, is you got to click on all these playlists. I don't have any playlists made right now. Sound capability wise, I would put this on par with the Shanling M5 and above both the Cayenne i5 and the FIO or FIO X5 Generation 3 that I just was lucky enough to testing. This is, as Pinky Powers pointed out to me, and I agree after he and I got together, and this is darn near dead neutral. But with the ability to run the equalizer, you can customize it. This is about as neutral a sound as you can get. Very, very pleasant. Good reach on the bass. It does tone the trebles. We kind of agreed just a bit, but it does not hinder the capabilities of this device. Now, I'll put a little asterisk or caveat on it. I am treble sensitive, so you personally might feel a little bit differently on that. But sound-wise, I'd put this on par with the M5, above the FIO or FIO X5 Generation 3, and above the Cayenne i5. The benefit of this is it's just a straight DAP. The benefit of the Shanling M5, it's just a straight DAP. Right, the other two have Android capabilities. You can get on the internet, you can run Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that good stuff. The Opus 2 of this, you can, and when I was playing with Pinkies last night, it's a more in-depth menu. Mid-Fi, this retails for, I think, $429 to $449. You can have these used for right at about $300 to $325. I highly recommend this. The sound capabilities of this are worth it alone. If you're looking for a standalone DAP, you could do far worse than the high-res audio Opus 1. Nice case that goes with it. This case fits very, very tight. What we found is you poke something in the bottom there, a pen, very carefully, a blunt-nosed object, or you can push with your hand, but this case, very nice case. So again, quick review, sound capabilities, neutral with the ability to equalize and personal equalize. Just a fantastic player. Thank you, Nick. I really appreciate it. High-res audio, Opus number 1, neutral sounds, mid-fi price with hi-fi sounds. What more could go wrong with that? Highly recommended. Thanks. Take care.